Hello everyone, welcome to a behind the scenes video with Daddy Droyd. We'll be talking about how we build some of our mini games and give you some instruction if you're trying to recreate some of these. So what I'm going to do is we're going to first start this first one with the Shoot the Heart game, or Heart Light or Cupid or whatever you want to call it, where we built these hearts and we put some buttons and we use the arrows to try and hit the buttons and then light up the lights. So the torches are just decoration. The hearts are, of course, you can do anything. You can make a circle, you can make any shape you want. And then you created a platform that you shoot from. And then we decided to decorate it up, make it a little bit fancy with firework dispensers and some redstone. For now, we'll just show you how we did it. Okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into our inventory, and let's give you an example of how you might build a heart out of gold. So a heart of gold, and we're going to need also some light blocks. So let's look for not glowstone, not sea lanterns, but we're going to look for the blocks that we use that are redstone lights. So we go over into the redstone tab, and we go get a redstone lamp. So I'm going to hit the Y button. If you're on an Xbox One, you can do that. Otherwise, just click the, I think it's the triangle on the PlayStation, and you get a stack of redstone lamps. We're also going to need some buttons. So since we're here in the button area, we're going to get wood buttons. I don't think that the stone buttons work quite as well for this game. I don't know if you can hit them with an arrow. We used wood buttons that work just fine, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave off the decoration of the redstone torches. You don't really need that. It was just something we wanted to do to light up the target just in case we were doing it at night. So we'll just start with that, and we'll build the hearts, and then we'll build the platforms off of that. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to change my view by pushing the stick. I'll just show you how you do it. We did ours over water. You don't have to do yours over water. I'll just build one over here really quick and then take it down after we get the concept here. Okay, first what you do is you build a stack up. So I'm building in creative mode, of course. Ours were higher, so let's go a little bit higher. So we're building up a really, really tall stack. Okay, all right, so we'll build this one a little higher than our other ones. And then, at least for our hearts, we did sort of a, diagonal 1, 3, 5, 7 blocks along the base. So let's go back over here, fly over in creative mode to do 1 block. Then we'll do 3 blocks centered around that, and then we'll do 5 blocks. Okay, so there we go. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do 7. Whoopsie, 5. We'll do 7, which means we put another 5 across here, and then 2 more on the sides. There we go. 1, 3, 5, 7, and that means that we want that one to be disappeared. So we'll just get rid of that one right there. Boom. And we'll have to eventually get rid of our stack that brought us up here. But there we go. Let's go take a quick look. We did 1, 3, 5, 7 along the base. And we've got 7 across for 2 more rows. And then we've got 5 across with the middle cut out. Okay, so we'll do 7 across for 2 more rows. This is just to make the heart shape, but of course you make any shape you want. I think Stampy did a similar game where he did shoot the teeth, and so he made like a little face, and you tried to shoot the arrows and knock the teeth out or something like that. All right, so we've got 3 blocks tall, 7 across, and then I said we need 5 with the middle cut out. Bonk. And then we put in, I believe, let's go look at it again, another light right on top. Okay, so there's a light right on top, and we've just topped it off with a random block on top. Of course, you don't need to do that. It was just sort of for decoration. Let's go do the block on top as well. Now you see I'm just building the form first, and then we're going to put the redstone torches where we want them. Okay, so I'm sorry, not the redstone torches, the redstone lamps. I'm going to put the redstone lamps where we want them. Okay, so there's our heart. It's pretty cool. Let's go put the redstone lamps where we want them. Oh, and it looks like the sun's going down, so you know what? I might get a couple of torches just so we can see this while we're building. So let's go over to items, or wherever they are. There they are. Under decorations, we'll get a bunch of torches, and we'll set some up on the side of this so we can see what we're doing. And let's put one in the middle here, and we'll put one up over on that side too. And that'll just give us a little bit of light while we're building the rest of the heart. Okay. Now, where did we have the blocks positioned over here? We had them in the 5 across and the 7 across. So we just kind of made a pattern. So let's go do that up here. So we're going to go to the, which one is the 5 across? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, and that's where we start. So I'm going to take that block out. We're just going to make that pattern that we had in the other one. And that, I also got rid of that one, I think, and that one, and that one. And now we'll go fill those in with the redstone lamps. Now the reason we're using the redstone lamps is because they only turn on when they're activated by either a switch, meaning a switch or lever, or a button, or redstone that's connected to it that's powered up. Okay, so none of these lamps are lit, not even the one up there. So what we're going to do now is just put in the buttons, and for this one, to make it just the same as we did before, we put the buttons on the blocks in between. So for example, if you hit this button, it turns all 4 of those on, right? And then you hit this button, it turns all 4 of those on, and then it goes off. And you hit this button, it turns all 4 of those on, and then it goes off. So in our shoot the target game, or shoot the Heart Light, or whatever you want to call it, we have arrows that go in, and when an arrow hits a button, at least a wooden button, it stays in. If you don't use an arrow and you just click it, it clicks for a few seconds and then it unclicks. So if we're shooting it with arrows, that's what makes it stick in, and so the lights stay on for a while. All right, so then we also had a button, and we decided to put our button actually on the light up here. So when you push the button up here, you're trying to actually shoot the redstone lamp because there's a button on it and it clicks it on. You could also put one up here and that would do the same thing. Okay, then buttons only activate things that are 1 square away from them. So by pushing this button, we'll get those 4 lamps, right? What if we put a lamp over here? Would it activate? Let's see. We push that. Nope, it doesn't activate because it only will activate things 1 square away. So we'll put that back in there. And there you have it. You've now designed and built your first archery target practice with hearts. Let's just, for fun, let's go take our arrow and our bow, and we'll go just shoot some and make sure that they stay lit. So take our bow, and you have to hold down the left trigger for a while to get it good and taut, and then you shoot the arrow and it sticks in the button. See here, there's our arrows sticking out of the blocks with the buttons, and so it's keeping the buttons pushed in. You can see it doesn't quite hit the button, but as long as you're close, it'll trigger the button and stick it closed. And you'll also see that the buttons are not coming back out, but with a few seconds, or maybe 30 seconds or so, the arrows disappear and the buttons will then, or if you go pick up the arrows, the button will unlight. So I pick up that arrow and boom, there it is. Now it's dark again. So there you have it. That's how we built the Heart Light or Cupid game. Oh, the other thing we did is we then built a platform. So if you're going to have this be a competition, you might want to build your platform the same distance away. So for us, we did, I think it was maybe 15 blocks. So there we go, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, something around there. And you want to make sure that if you're standing around here that your bow will still reach. So let's see if I can do it. Oh, it's so tricky. Oh, I might have just missed it there. Oh, no, let's try it a little bit higher. That might be just a little bit too far away. Let's try, I'll shoot just above the button. Can still reach it. Okay, so this is probably a good challenging distance to shoot. And maybe build our platform right around here. Okay, so you figure out how many blocks away it is, and then when you build your other heart for the other person, your competitor, you can build the same number of blocks away. You can build a platform. You can build a platform of any shape that you want, of course, and it doesn't have to be out of the same material. It's just because I have gold, I'm still doing it with gold. So maybe you build a platform that's kind of a rectangle shape like this, and maybe so you don't fall off, maybe you want to put fences around the edge, and if you're doing this in heart mode, you're going to want to finish your creative, whoa, just fell down there. You're going to want to finish your creative build and get both people on the platform, quit the creative build, and then start up in heart mode, adventure mode, or the survival mode. Right, so let's just put some fences around this one so that we can see what that's like. Alright, so I'm just going to get some nice wood fences here. And we'll put them up there. I'm going to try now to just build a couple, whoops, fell off the edge there, a couple fences around here. And that's just so that it won't fall off. Of course, the way we did it was we put dispensers, right? So we could do dispensers instead of fences, but what we're going to do on this one is fences. So you can see how it is done. Okay, and then we'll of course get rid of that pathway. Now, if this is our shooting platform, you can also then go and get some dispensers. And let's see, where's dispensers? There's dispensers. And what we're going to do is we're going to put maybe 3 on each side. How about that? We'll do, whoops, not fence. We'll do a dispenser. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to have them pointing up, which means I have to drop them. I have to be above when I place them. And then we're going to put some redstone, and just because redstone is a little bit finicky, and we'll do a tutorial on that sometime, we're going to instead do these repeaters connecting straight up to the dispensers, and we'll put some redstone. Let's go get some redstone. We don't need any more dispensers, and we'll connect, whoops, I didn't want that. I want the redstone. Just connect all these. And we'll put a lever right in that block. So let's go get a lever. And we'll put that over the fences. We don't need fences anymore. We'll put our lever right there. Now let's just see if the lever, yep, turns everything on. Okay, maybe not the prettiest build, but effective. And now let's go get some fireworks to put in the dispensers so you can see how we did that part. All right, so down here on miscellaneous items, we have fireworks, and each firework does something slightly different pattern, slightly different color. So we're gonna get a bunch of fireworks. And if you hit the Y button, you get 64 of them. So we're gonna get a little bit of each one. Boom. Now we'll go to each dispenser, and if you hit the Y button again, it throws the whole stack into the dispenser. Boom. And then I'm going to put a whole stack of this one in here, and then I'm going to do a half stack of this one. So So I think if I hit the X button, it splits the stick in half, the stack in half. And then I can go over here and hit the Y button and it throws the whole. So if we, now in the rain, I don't know if we'll be able to see the fireworks, but let's give it a shot. Flip it up. There they go up. Boom, 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 boom. And that's how we did our Shoot the Heart Light Cupid game. Whee! Alright, so the last little cleanup of the build is you get rid of the pathway there, and you get rid of the tower that we had to build to get all the way up. Getting rid of all this big towery stuff. And almost gone. And now you have a wonderful platform in the sky to do your Heart Light shooting practice and celebration with fireworks. Let's just make sure it all works. Alright, so let's do that. I'm gonna just try there. Boom. Alright, I'm pushing the left trigger to shoot the pull back of the bow and then letting it go, and it lets the arrow fly. And I pull the left trigger back and it gets really good strength to make it this far distance. And let go, and boom. There it is. Yay, I did it. Let's shoot another round of fireworks. Hooray! Alright, well, if you're liking these tutorial episodes and also all the great mini games that we're setting up, please give a big like on the tutorial and any other videos that you enjoy in our adventure or in our mini games, and we'll keep up these tutorials on how you build some of the things that we've done so that you can do it yourself. Alright, thanks so much. We'll see you all later. Goodbye!